Hello, my name is Rachel, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to look at some more little acts of decluttering to get you started on your minimalist journey. So if you don't know already, I do lots of videos about decluttering and minimalism and my no spend year. I have been sharing lots of different ways that you can get started with minimalism by doing little acts of decluttering, and I've shared these on Instagram and TikTok throughout the week, so you can get a daily activity to do as well. So go and check that out if that's something that interests you. Let me share with you another set of little acts of decluttering that you could be working on over the next few weeks. So the first thing is candles and wax melts. You may be a candle lover like myself, and I dabbled in wax melts, and I found that wax melts were a little bit more challenging for me because I found it frustrating having to clean it out and put a new one in, whereas a candle you could burn and you'd be able to keep using it until it had finished. One thing I am good at is not buying too many candles. I seem to manage to get a couple of gifts every other year of a candle, which means that I don't have to buy, so I managed to actually get through candles and don't purchase too many. I do like to have a candle out burning in the evenings. It's just nice and soothing for me, and I like the smell. So if you have got candles that are already worn out or close to the end that you can't quite finish, that is a time to declutter. If you've got wax melts and you don't intend to use them, then maybe you could donate them to somebody that would use them. So that's your first one. Second up is old phone books. So in the olden days we used to get a phone book through the post, and I'm sure many of you can remember those days. You'd flick through to find local businesses or people, etc. Everything is all done online now, so there's no need to have a phone book, so those can go and get recycled. Number 3 is bikes and scooters. So have a look in your shed or bike shed. Have you got any bikes that are damaged or have seen better days? Could they be donated to somebody else? Or do you have children's ones that are no longer fitting your children and you need to get a bigger size? Could you donate or sell the old ones to fund a new one? Number 4 is to go through the attic. For some people that may be quite a big task, so could you do a small area in your attic and declutter that area and donate as much as you can? Number 5 is fitness equipment. Do you have any items that you are no longer using or don't intend to use? Could you get rid of those? Number 6 is food containers. If you are a batch cook person like myself, you may use all your food containers, but I should imagine there'll be ones you don't reach for because they don't close properly or you don't have a matching lid. Those ones could be recycled. So only keep the amount that you're actually going to use or you're actually going to put food in and freeze, etc. Number 7 is party supplies. So it can be quite easy to keep paper bags or hats or separate dinnerware that are just for parties. Try and get in the habit of not buying specific event supplies, because that means that you're holding on to things and you're not using them very often. There's probably lots of Tupperware or plates or bowls that you can already utilise for parties without having to need the extra stuff. Number 8 is to make sure that the dining table is clear of clutter every evening. It can be really tempting to let things pile up there or put clothes there or mail. So get in the habit of making sure that that area is clean and tidy so that you're more likely to use it for food when you're eating. Number 9 is to go through coins or change jars and actually put them into the bank so that you're not having those extra jars, etc. hanging around. You could also use them up for small events when you go to pay for small drinks or small things. You could get in the habit of using them up. Number 10 is to make sure that you get rid of junk mail and recycle it straight away as soon as possible. Don't keep hold of it, put it straight in the recycle bin. Number 11 is car supplies. Make sure that you're going through this regularly. Anything that you don't use on a regular basis, you are most likely not going to need, and you can declutter those. Number 12 is to go under the stairs or on the stairs and make sure that they are clear of clutter. The under the stairs area is quite often cupboards or a dumping ground. Try and get into the habit of making sure that that is clear and an open space. Number 13 is batteries and light bulbs. So batteries, you need to make sure that you are only keeping ones that are not expired or old. You want new ones only, and they should be stored correctly. So try not to put them together and make sure they're in a safe container. And for light bulbs, you want to make sure that you haven't got too many hanging around. Can you get rid of any old ones as you need to? And if you have got light bulbs that don't fit the fittings that you have anymore, those can be donated to somebody else. Number 14 is plates and bowls. Make sure that you have enough that you need on a regular basis, and if you're somebody that holds dinner parties often, make sure you have enough for a dinner party, but any extra could be donated to somebody else. And finally, number 15 is to make sure that the hallway is clear of clutter. It can be very easy to let shoes pile up. Make sure you have a straightforward, simple system for shoes to go away or to be put in a container so that they are organised and tidy. So try not to let junk mail and bits of paper and shoes hang around in that hallway. So if you want to see more videos on decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, don't forget to subscribe down below, and I shall see you for more videos soon. Take care, bye.